Yeah, there you go. Go live. There you go. I wanted to make sure it was going to the right place on the YouTubes. Okay, so we should be live. I didn't do a countdown this time because.
That's fine. Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Winter's Candle. I was gonna say Curse of Ardenfell. That's our Discord server.
Excuse me.
I'm literally looking at this. This is my problem.
That's
guys.
what I call my Thursday nights. Heyo.
Wow.
No, my problem is that when I'm looking at something, I will tend to say whatever I'm looking at. And when you're looking at our Discord server, you know, it's fucking. Hi everyone, how's it going?
Woo. Good.
Great.
Good. Would someone like to give us a recap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dolma is a goat.
Chicken.
No, Dolma's a chicken.
Shit.
baby
Someone
chicken.
else do it.
A little chick.
I can do it. I think I remember enough. If no one else is jumping. Going once?
Go for it.
Going twice? Alright, sold. To me. So, we ended off... Well, we started with our characters taking a small break and then trying to make our way across a perilous bridge that has a severe weight limit. And, well, Usum was able to walk past because Usum's a tiny little bugger. But, unfortunately, everyone else is not tiny bugger. And, the next person who tried to cross, failed, and, a bit of the bridge went out. Which involved, only Usum getting across for at least a while. Until eventually the two of the three drunk drow got across through magic shenanigans and Bloody Sister Mean across the way. And we opened a door. And in the room there were 4 statues. And we had to tell the statues a little secret in order to open up a trap door. Things were said, including a very big one that involved Kaitana going, "Ha ha, I totally know that where there's a door where Jarek is." Oh my gosh. I didn't tell you guys, but I told Kip. So, like, it's fine. It's fine. We don't even know where the key is. It's fine. And everyone lost their minds a little bit, except for Ori, who just went, "Oh, the trap door. I'm leaving now."
By everyone, you mean Dolma.
Yeah, well, mostly Dolma. Mostly Dolma. Who's a very upset being. She really needs to watch her heart rate.
She's
Her
an
blood pressure is
egg.
just fine, thank you.
Yeah, she's an upset egg.
This should be a chick.
Everyone else got across by various means of either jumping the gap or getting on top of Klopp, who valiantly can apparently carry people and hop over gaps. Oh yeah, Klopp also tried to teleport at one point. That failed miserably. We don't discuss that for Klopp's sake.
Why would you mention it?
I have to be thorough. Anyway, so we all went downstairs. And we met a goldeny looking dwarf man who went, "Ah, I hope you're not thieves." And we went, "We're not thieves, we're expected." "Oh, do you have proof of Lady Celine?" And we went, "Shit. Lady Celine never gave us permission for anything." Here. Take a memory thread. And he's like, "Oh, good enough for me. Take whatever you want." Many people, as soon as the okay to take as much as you want was given, people scrambled for gold. Gold, we got the journal, we got Sky's journal, which had very many interesting things. And Jarlaxle also got his little artifact thingy back that he lost at one particular point from losing a game, I believe.
I still like how the only thing in this vault is money, a diary, and a compass.
There might be other things, you never know.
Deja vu.
Yeah. And it's like, we're gonna put this guy in essentially a curse to never be able, like, to outlive everyone he knows.
Oh, yes.
Regardless.
Also, the dwarf, let us know that, hey, time works weirdly down here, so it's probably been several months, and we went, oh shit, we gotta get back, we gotta get going.
We told no one where we were.
Yeah, oops. Also, Arthur and Dragon Man had a good heart-to-heart together as dragon buddies. We went upstairs, and we knew for a fact that some other folks had also entered in because Maggie's alarm spell very slowly went off because of weird time shenanigans again. And then we were like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight them all. It'll be fine. And it was fine because two of the players decided to do some shenanigans by making an illusionary dragon shooting out fire with a fireball, which scared people and murdered many. Also, there was an acid breath by our resident dragon, and yeah, a lot of people died. Many people are dead, but not before some more unfortunate things happened. Klopp is badly injured because Klopp tried to be a hero and stabbed the mean man, which Klopp did kill in the end. Klopp's a killer, everyone. Good for them, you know?
Like all unicorns are.
Yeah, secretly all unicorns
They
are
are
killers.
mean bastards. They will kill you.
They're like goose.
No, I was gonna say
They're
that,
like
or like a moose.
Yeah.
They seem majestic, but do not fuck with them.
Klopp is very badly injured, and Maggie, is just down on the floor at the moment, out cold. And last but not least, Dolma. Oh, Dolma, it hasn't been her day at all. She's had to deal with a very annoying party who all do shenanigans, and she's just trying to get stuff done, get back to her brother, who's probably missing her. It's been months. She left her brother. But now, alas, one of the rival mages has casted a little spell upon our Dolma. And now, our little Dolma is a little baby chick. Peeping across the floor. Adorably.
Didn't Dolma, one of her secrets that she said was that she...
Oh
she
yeah,
had
there was at
some
one
guard-
point she really hated her brother.
Yeah, I feel like that's an important thing we should probably take note of.
Yeah.
I
She-
agree.
Yeah. She's been having a bad day. I think that's about it. Am I forgetting anything else? Anyone want to bring
No.
up anything?
I don't think
Wait,
you're
wait.
forgetting
Sorry
anything
for remembering
important.
We still have 3 drunk elves.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a peep on the floor. We had a bard that was invisible, and then Usum with shenanigans, burning hands in the correct spot. Yeah.
I'm very good at guessing.
Piff's a good guesser.
Yeah.
I think that about covers it. We're still in the midst of battle. There are still people to be killed.
Oh, right! I'm
Uh-huh.
first!
Yeah, and Tyburn is first. Wait, do I get my
Uh-huh.
inspiration?
Yes, you do, ma'am.
Yes!
Take your inspiration.
Yes!
Oh, by the way, we can go ahead and get rid of Xanathar as his people are gone.
What?
All right. So, quick recap of the battle. we have Manchun Simulacrum, who is looking still pretty good. He's been damaged a bit, but not by a lot. We've got a bard that's in front of Osum, and that's it. Everyone else is dead or fleeing.
Okay. Oh, I can't do any more spells. Alright.
Don't forget Maggie is also unconscious right now. She needs to be stabilized.
Ooh, ooh,
Correct.
ooh.
Alright,
Oh, then I guess I should go do
fine.
that.
It's fine. Let the drunk person handle the person who's unconscious on the floor. I'm sure with my disadvantage to medicine. it'll be
I'm coming. Okay. So, can I pick up? No, Clop wastes way too much shit.
Clop heavy.
I keep forgetting Clop is not the size of Thumbelina. Okay, sorry, Clop.
Tiniest unicorn ever.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna ditch you, Clop, and I'm gonna use my movement and my bonus action with cunning, whatever, to dash to get to Maggie. And then I'll use my cantrip, spare the dying, and stabilize her.
Very nice. She is stabilized.
There we go. I actually did cleric stuff.
Yes, you did. Anything else?
Nope.
All
I
right.
used movement, action, and bonus action. I'm done.
All right.
Or it was better. Oh no, Beck, that's the opposite of getting better. And then Tyburn was over pokes like, oh, you got it, okay. I'll go over here.
My god tells me to do this. I don't know why.
10, 15, 20, 25. Is the bard visible? Did
Yes.
she become
Yes,
unvisible?
absolutely.
She is visible.
I give her a good slap with a shocking grasp.
Oh, you could do it on the other side. You could technically
5,
flank.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You
I think
can
I'm at my
take-
max.
You go diagonal.
Right. No, you're right. Yep, no. No, I'm being a dummy. You're right. Shocking grasp. No.
No.
10
No,
does not hit.
wait. Well, no, doesn't matter. If they're wearing metal armor or not, it would just give you advantage. So either way.
I don't think I was supposed to roll at disadvantage. I think I accidentally had that open, but still.
Either
but
way,
that's
yeah,
fine.
we
Yeah,
go with
not
the
that-
10.
Yeah, it wasn't
Nice
going
try.
over. He just
But-
kind of lightly pulls her hair.
Ow!
Makes her hair a
anything else,
little bit
Reed?
frizzy.
Stop. Stop. You lost.
Anything else, Ari?
You just keep pulling on her hair.
All right. Maggie is stabilized. She does not have to roll a death save. Arthur, your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up, and smack this guy. Kablamzo. 9. I'm gonna
big
use
no.
my inspiration to try and redo that. What the fuck?
Nope.
Well, there I go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Anything
Burn.
else, Arthur?
How bad do you feel about that? Are you really sad?
I'm a bit sad.
Bit sad or really sad?
Just a bit sad. Because I was trying to use my bonus action to try and grapple him, but I can only do that if I hit.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Well,
there
you
you
know
go.
what? Here's a 14 for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Divination mages.
Is that just on the die or?
On the die.
Oh, so then does a 20 hit?
Give me a second. It. I'm sorry. It would, but he throws up his hand and a blue shield
Fucking
appears in
shield.
between you as he casts shield. to
Shield
deflect you.
spell!
Okay, that's my turn.
Is that a reaction?
It is a reaction, yes.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
My
It takes
turn?
a level. It takes a level 1 slot to do, so at least you're expending his resources.
My turn?
Correct, sir. Your
Oh
turn.
boy. I'm going to move, and unless I'm mistaken, disengage is
Action.
an action, so I'm not going to do that. So take your opportunity attack.
Understood. Give me a second. 16. What is your AC?
16.
Gotcha. So 8 piercing damage.
I'm going to let me double check that. Yeah, I'm going to use a lucky on that.
Gotcha.
Just reroll.
I think lucky only counts for your rolls, not mine.
No, it does. Surprisingly, if a melee attack comes at me, I can reroll other people's die.
You can?
Yeah,
Hang on.
With luck, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Sure.
It
I
would
will
be
have
the
to
luck point stuff.
reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me re-roll that then.
Probably still hit, but
It
Just-
might not. She's not the best.
Who knows?
No,
It
doesn't
doesn't.
hit.
oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
There you go.
I go over here.
You're too lucky.
I will shocking grasp this boy.
All right.
I get to
Oh
reroll
my
that.
god! Okay.
Because
That's
I have
right,
the other
because you're
lucky
halfling.
fiend.
You can only use luck once per turn. Remember? Oh, the halfling. No,
It's
you're right.
halfling
You're right.
something.
Yes, I
It's the
love
racial
Usum.
stuff.
Yes, I love Usum. He's getting
And don't
so
forget
much
you're
better.
Diagonal
flanking.
Right. I should probably roll
on
at least one more.
yes,
This is
you
just
should,
the dice
because-
roll. Don't.
No, you absolutely should roll
Okay,
one more
okay.
because 14's not enough. 18 is not enough because he has shield up.
Shield lasts more
Shield
than
lasts
one
until
attack.
yes, correct. It lasts until the end of your start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a very nice spell. Ask
Wow.
Amelia. It saved her life before.
God, if I'd known that, I would have done something else. Oh well.
Mm.
That would be my turn.
Gotcha. Dolma. Roll me. Oh no, actually, you're a baby chick until they make him lose concentration. So cheap. Jarlaxle though is going to move up to here.
Hey, we're trying.
I know you are.
Let's all gang up on Manchun. Yes! Let's do it.
I mean, he's kind
Oh.
of the danger here, right?
yeah.
I will minor to take out my dagger.
Perfect. That'll work. Uno, dos, and hasted tres. All 3 of those hit.
You better
what is that?
concentrate. you
43.
son of a bitch.
That's 43 damage.
43. Gotcha. Let's see here. That takes him down to that.
And don't forget
Alright.
those concentrations.
I won't. He has to roll 22? No, 21. Con check of 21 or higher. Which is a really good DC to try and make him drop concentration. Let's see here. Does he have... No, he doesn't. Alright. Nope! Dolma! You is not baby chick no more.
I'm free!
You're free! Kai, your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Kai hears things, I think, going on over here. She can't really see, so she's gonna... Hang on, let me get... Let's go 1, 2, 3... Wait, no, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, right?
30 is your movement, correct?
Yeah. Okay, so she sees that lady.
Mm-hmm.
She looks over at Steve, kind of gives him a look, and then looks back at whoever this is and assumes they're probably evil. So let's
Steve gives her a thumbs up.
Steve is used to danger. He used to
Oh.
do heavy action camera work during Dragon Ball Z League.
Oh, okay, so here's where, hang on, I have to count to 19 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, what does that do? So I guess she's gonna... Oh, does she have that? I don't know if I've ever used this before. It's called Ray of Enfeeblement.
Oh my
oh.
god.
Interesting.
So I guess she'll cast that because I think I have one spell slot left. Where the Christ?
Click
You-
it.
I'm getting there. I was looking at my spell sheet on the other thing, and now I have to find it in here. And I'm just an old woman, and things are hard.
You are none of those
Um,
things.
Oh wait, did I do this wrong? Did I roll at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Did you? Were
Yeah,
you
I guess-
supposed to?
Yeah, because I'm drunk.
Oh yes, you're drunk.
Absolutely
I don't-
wasted.
Okay, so a black beam of enervating energy springs from my finger toward the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack on the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. The end of each of the target's turns. It makes a Constitution saving throw against the spell. So I don't really know what that
Yeah.
did.
If
but-
it
Does
if it helps
18
you
hit?
feel better, 18 would not hit because of shield.
I
Oh.
don't think she's hitting the shield guy.
She's
hitting the bard.
hitting-
Oh, she's
the
hitting the
bard.
bard.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bard.
yeah, that would hit. That would hit. Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Click the
I don't-
ray and do the damage.
Is there other bad guys over here? I can't
No,
see.
There's
no, there's one more over there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's one
yeah,
guy
no, I
right
only
here.
see this fool.
You might
So got you. So they are struck by Rave Enfeeblement.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, it's like her hair's being pulled, and then she's like, "Ah, "What the fuck?"
Ah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't do damage. Okay, never mind.
All right. Anything else, Kai?
No, we're good. It'll be nice when I can pick my spells again, but this is a fun little twist.
Manchun will sneer at all of you. Let me show you something of true power. And he's going to take a step back, which will give Jarlax still an attack of opportunity.
Me
but not-
too.
Not
Oh, wait,
you
not on
two.
me.
Not
because-
not
yeah.
us because he's not exiting our
Yep, that'll hit.
woo threatening
Uh,
range. That's the word.
Correct. And he starts chanting and casts a spell. Give me a second here.
What spell is it?
It's a cool spell. You're gonna like it.
Is it Fire
Okay.
Bingus?
It's not. It is also. Why don't I have a big enough? Well, I'll just have
Uh-oh,
to
that's
use
not-
this.
That's concerning.
I'll
That's a
just
concern
have to use
say.
this. Because
Oh,
my
Lord.
cold ones don't go high enough.
Okay.
He casts Cone of Cold. Hang on, let me turn this thing so that it
How big is
He's the
Cone of
right-
Cold?
60-foot cone.
Damn it!
Jesus,
oh,
okay.
yay! I'm okay.
Yeah, you're
No,
fine.
you're not actually.
How?
What?
She's.
Give me a
think-
second. It doesn't matter. Cone of Cold, like Fireball, can go around corners.
Really?
That's
Crazy.
strange.
Uh-huh.
45 feet away.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
look back at Steve.
This, put that right there. That should hit everyone, including his own bard. But he gives not a fuck.
Wait,
and
does that
Maggie,
not
who's
hit me?
down.
No, that misses you.
It misses you, but it hits Maggie, which means, and I'll explain in a second. So basically, he throws out Cone of Cold. I need everyone in that cone to make a. Here, let me actually cast it.
I have mirror image. What does that do against spells?
Yeah, nothing. The good. It's a good or bad thing. It does not have any effect against area of effect, but area effect also does not hurt your mirror images.
Okay.
I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. That's in that sphere.
Oh, okay.
Is this a disadvantage? I think...
No, saving
What's
throws
the
are not.
DC?
Only
Okay.
ability checks. Ooh, nicely done.
Are you
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
for
reroll
real?
There we go.
Oh
I have a
my
plus
God.
goddamn 7. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Why is my roll so bad today?
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so here's the deal.
Roll the
I'm
dice.
really sorry, Dolma. His DC is a 21.
Fuck
Ooh.
you, Squee. Fuck you.
Are you kidding me? Are the two
I am
drunk
not
people
kidding you.
fine?
Manchun is an 18th level spellcaster. Spellcasting ability is Intelligence, spell saving throw DC 21. He is a bad mamma jamma.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Well, I'm down. Oh, no, I lied.
Everyone except for Orit and Kai takes 33 points of cold damage. Orit and Kai, you guys take 16 points of cold damage.
Those temporary
That's
hit
temporary
points
hit
are
points?
the only reason. That is
Very nice.
33 is exactly how much HP I have.
Give me a second. Let me do Jarlaxle. No. So he takes 33 as well. As you are all just blasted with ice and snow. Maggie, let me explain real quick.
We take 16.
You take 16, correct.
Okay.
A
Sorry.
creature killed by the spell, which also means just taking down to 0 hit points, it becomes a frozen statue until thawed. So what happens is Maggie, who is on the floor, stabilized, not dying, and I will still say not dying. What has happened is Maggie has lost a death saving throw, right? But she has literally, Ty, you see Maggie turn into a frozen statue, almost like what Elsa did in Frozen, right? They're just covered in ice.
I see.
I think you mean Anna.
Yeah, sure.
Correct.
It's Elsa. I know my fucking Frozen. Criana.
Anna's the one who turned into ice.
I said Elsa did to people.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Never mind. I take my
Damn.
this back.
And that will be
I need
his
to
turn.
take a concentration. What's that one, Squee?
That'll be a DC of 16. So
Does
do
Bard not go?
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes.
Does Bard not get hit?
Wait. Thank you for reminding me, because Bard needs to also take 33 points of damage
Oh
because.
boy, I get to reroll that.
Fuck.
Hey, there we go.
So to answer your
God.
question, Bard does not go. No.
Hey, fun fact, I concentrated
saved.
enough that I was
Yes.
not...
Yes.
He's still hasted. He's fine.
He's fine. Amazing. Oh, well done. And the Bard died. He killed his own Bard. Clop. Clop is not doing so hot. Clop is just sitting there staring at the dead body. Ty, your turn.
Well, does this count as flanking if I move here?
You would need to move, to that
Yeah,
square.
right
This
there.
square.
Okay, I believe that was
Yeah.
25.
Correct.
So-
Yeah,
Perfect.
You got that.
Alright. Ooh, what did I click? Okay. Sword of Breakout. Trusted old shovel.
Nice.
And this gets sneak attack, right?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna whack this fucker on the head.
With advantage.
Do it.
What? I get advantage?
Because you're
Yeah.
flanking.
You're flanking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just aware of sneak.
Yeah, that's
14. No.
No, unfortunately not. Anything else?
What were we doing for? What were the rules about the shield again?
You can use the shield for an offhanded weapon, but you won't get the +2 to your AC until the start of your next turn.
So my AC. Can I change it down to 14 now, or?
Yeah, like if you want to use the shield as an offhand weapon, yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because this usually helps us. I need
Yeah.
Sneak attack it is.
And it will be with advantage.
Yeah, I still have that on. I just have to change which sneak attack it is. I hope this is the rule I need to do for it.
Ooh.
That's not even worth casting shield on. That's going to be a hit either way. Definitely. Oh no! Oh. Wait, why
Your
is it
sneak is
2d4?
2d4?
No, your sneak attack should still be 3d6, I think.
That.
Because your sneak attack is higher for certain things, but it's
That's
not. It's never
improv.
lower.
Would shield
Right.
count as improv?
Yes,
Yes.
it would, but your sneak attack would still be 3d6 plus 1 because it's improv, so it would be 4d6. So 4d6 is what you should be rolling.
Okay. Why are these wrong?
That's a good question.
Because your subclass allows you 1 extra d6 on an
Yeah,
improv weapon sneak attack.
Yeah.
So,
but
and your
even
sneak attack
that
right now,
that also said 3d6.
right? Because 3d6
was
is your
also
normal
wrong.
sneak attack. Correct.
So-
Yeah, and it should be 4 because of the improv. So roll me 4d6, and we'll add it to 3.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just quickly changing this.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly
Okay,
fine.
I'm just gonna re-roll it and then do damage that way.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Nice.
Ooh.
We'll just do 19 to 3, so that's 22. 20 dose points of damage. That hurt. Not like that.
Motherfucker.
All right. Anything else, Ty?
Quickly looking at cutting action again, 'cause it's been a bit. No.
Okay. Ori, your turn.
Oh no, the person he was pulling the hair on is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just holding them up by their hair?
They're an icicle now.
I also want to point out, I love the fact that the 2 drunken people, because Jarlaxle saved too, right?
Save what?
With the Cone of Cold.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, he did not. He took
So just these 2 saved, and they're the 2
Uh-huh.
drow from the fucking
Uh-huh.
Royce. That's
Uh-huh.
This does bring
that's
up
amazing.
a point. I remember, like, we switched out some of the drow things, and like, there's a vague thing about us being resilient to cold stuff.
Possible?
This was
Maybe.
a long time ago. I don't think it matters.
I don't think
But
you had
maybe that
resistance to
was-
cold damage, but maybe that's why, yeah.
Game new.
Yeah,
The game
the
knew.
game knew. This is just a cold Tuesday for you guys.
Oh, it's a little nippy. Just
He's a wee
Yeah,
bit
no, for the
nippish.
first time ever, you see Oriton and Kai shiver. Ugh.
It lasts a
Nah.
second.
Yeah, what are you doing, Ori?
gonna try and chill touch Mr. Man.
Shoon.
Forgive me. Am I rolling disadvantage or is this normal? I
It's
forget.
normal. It's just for skill
Normal.
checks and
It's
nothing
just for
else.
skill.
Correct,
Okay.
yeah.
We put so many of our other own flares on everything that. Eh. I'm sure that doesn't hit, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods.
Okay.
Roll 2d4. Da-da-da.
Okay. So he could have shielded, but not with that. It wouldn't fucking matter. Please, by all means, do your damage.
9. Poke.
You're getting him down. Keep in mind, this is a, and you guys know this, but I mean, this is a simulacrum for an extremely powerful wizard. This is no joke. Anything else, Marie?
Just gonna sit and just take a sit over here.
Gotcha. Maggie is a
Popsicle.
an
A
attractive
meat
popsicle.
popsicle.
Oh.
Arthur.
Well, I am going to go right over here to try and provide some flanking. And I did not exit the threatening range at any time, so I am going to I would like to grapple him.
Okay.
Yeah. So
By all means, roll a contested strength check, and I'll roll
Athletics
whatever
check.
he's better at. Yeah, athletics, and I'll do acrobatics or athletics, whatever he's better at. You know what his skills are?
what?
Arcana and history.
Yeah.
And basketball.
I consider him grappled.
All right. That's my turn.
That is interesting. Okay.
His speed is now 0.
Usum, your turn.
His what's now 0?
Speed.
Oh,
He can't move.
okay. Usum grins, with a strangling man in this man's arms. He would actually like, to silence him. He's gonna take a parchment and shove it in this man's mouth.
Oh, alright. Got you. So that would be our improv rules. I would say on one hand that'd be like a dexterity or something to try and get it in there, but on the other hand, it's intelligence to think of it. So I'm gonna let you use intelligence. Go ahead and roll. No, he has to save against.
Yeah.
Which would be DC 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence. So give me a second here.
That'd be a 7. For those two combined, so a
So it's 15.
15.
So he has to do a dexterity check to beat a DC 15.
Or strength, depending on how you want to. Okay.
No, he doesn't make it. So you shove a wad of paper into his mouth.
That's my turn.
Very nice.
No somatic spells for you.
That's most spells.
Yeah.
That changes a lot of stuff.
Doesn't it now?
Uh-huh. Alright.
He was probably gonna try to say something to save his buns. Ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
He was gonna try something, that's for sure. Anything else, Usum?
I guess he's just ready to aid anyone else if they want to also, like, help with, let's just say, getting more of a gag order on this guy.
Gotcha, okay. Dolma!
So, would I be able to Misty Step and Cure Wounds in the same turn? Because Misty Step is a bonus action.
No. If you cast one spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip.
Okay.
There is a feat that you can take, I believe, that will let you do that, but you need the feat. Oh, and I should note, just because we're still kind of new to the improv rules and all that, what that means, Usum, is that he is silenced until he spends an action to clear the parchment from his mouth. So at the very
You can
least,
try. You're grappled.
well, grapple would not prevent him from using an action. It just prevents him from moving. But
Grapple does
the
not
very-
prevent it from spitting.
at the very least, it has stopped him from casting any major spells next turn.
What feat is it that lets you cast multiple spells?
I think it's in the Taldori guide. It's a Matt Mercer homebrew that they kind of picked up as a feat.
Okay.
But it is a feat that I believe is in at least UA. It allows you to, if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can cast up to a level 2 spell, but you need the feat to do it.
Cool. Okay. In that case, she's just going to hop over here.
I will let you know, Dolma, before you choose to do that, Maggie is stabilized, but she is frozen. She'll need to be thawed out. So, like, a Cure Wounds will give her hit points, but she's still going to be frozen. Just in case that changes what you want to do. Now, to be fair, she is still down a death save, and if she gets hit, she'll be down more death saves without hit points. But either way, she is frozen until you guys find a way to thaw her.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's not do that. 11.
11 to Mag, so at the very least, she can take a bit of damage in case there's another nasty bit of parchment mouthing.
Sure. Excuse me?
You heard me. Roll 20, why are you... Wow, roll 20. How are you even surviving? Hang on, do I have hardware acceleration turned off? That's probably accurate.
Well, to be fair, this is also a gigantic map with the...
I have hardware acceleration turned off.
That could be it, too.
Give me a second, let me relaunch everything, and I'll be right back in. Because
right.
hardware acceleration on roll 20 is necessary.
I forgot to move everybody's name to above their portraits, so I'll do that while you're reloading them.
Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, it's weird because if I wanna stream Star Wars for my family on Sunday nights, I have to turn hardware acceleration off. But then I have to remember to turn it back on when I want to use roll 20.
Are you using Chrome?
Yeah.
Use Firefox.
Yeah, I don't like Firefox.
Well, if you use Firefox just for the streaming stuff, then it...
Yeah, you're right. I
yeah.
should. It'll prevent this.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I know. Yes, good advice. I'll just take that. Dolma, anything else?
Muted. No, I'm a meat popsicle.
Nice. Jar, Lee.
Don't forget, these are at advantage. Do.
Mm-hmm. As if he needs it. All right,
We
Jar.
need it. We need it.
One. Oh wait, hang on. He needs to actually be an advantage. You know what? I'll just roll another attack to simulate the advantage just in case. Yeah. 2, 3. Okay, so that is
16, 10, and 17, that's 30,
26,
43.
43.
Does he get sneak attack?
He does that. That is what he does normally. I mean, no. Let's see here. Actually, hang on. Let me see how this is. That's basically just kind of built into him.
Okay.
NPCs work differently sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking at the character sheet they gave me. That's it for him. He's having a grand old time. He's just sticking things. Kai, your turn.
Still up, jeez.
Oh boy.
I should say, because it is Jarlaxle, he gives great flourishes. Like, he's not just stabbing him. He's stabbing them with unnecessary flourishes and parries and riposte. Like, he's parrying things that aren't even there. Like, as far as Jarlaxle's concerned, he's fighting fucking Zoro right now.
He also is seeing triples, so, you know, he's got a parry.
Yes!
I think I didn't see you.
So I guess Kai will go over here and maybe if she gives the illusion of heat, Then
Then it'll be mind over matter? Is that what?
she's just gonna use the power of love and hug, give Maggie a hug, and use her body heat to thaw very slowly, like in a frozen egg, under a chicken. Hey, like Dolma. I guess that's her turn. I don't know. She's drunk, guys. Give me a break here. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Anything
five,
else,
drunk.
Kai?
Nope.
All right. Well, Manchun, it seems your plans have gone a bit awry.
Just a tad.
I had such plans for him, but
My one
instead,
weakness.
he's got to pull paper out of his mouth with his action. And then as a bonus action, he's going to Misty Step over this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And,
Is there any like additional save, or is it just like do an action and it's gone?
yeah, it's do an action to clear it.
That's it.
It's like if someone's on fire, they can take an action to put it out. That kind of
Okay.
thing. But I mean, you stopped him from throwing out another cone of cold on you, Jarlaxle, or Reet, and whoever else he could have hit. So that was a huge thing. And then he's going to take his movement of 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think he's running.
What? What?
Klopp is
Ah,
having an existential
shit, dude.
crisis. Ty!
How far is dash?
Dash
is double your
Your
movement.
movement again. Yeah, so it's your movement again.
So 60.
You can do it.
Uh-huh.
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 Shovel to
It
the back of
won't-
the head.
Won't have sneak attack, but go ahead.
Even with cunning action?
No, because you can't sneak attack if you moved, or if you don't have an ally.
Oh,
victory.
right.
You have to have advantage for sneak attack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
But still, roll your attack.
Wait, hold on. Can I? Let's say I did a spell and then whacked him on the back of my head as a with like the shield. Can I do that?
Well, you couldn't because you used your bonus action to dash.
Oh right, yeah. I still. Nah, I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head with a shovel.
Gotcha.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You tried though.
I tried.
Anything else, Ty?
No, I think I did everything.
All right, Orit.
He's just sitting.
All right.
He's had
Hey.
enough.
Hey, so is Maggie. Maggie's just vibing. Arthur, your turn.
I don't
Aw,
think Maggie's
shit, dude.
vibing right now.
Shit, dude, I got 3 side
Shit.
points.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, man. Let's just fucking do this. Use the rest of my fucking side points. Zip, zop, zoobop, and let's fucking grapple this guy.
All right. Well, let's see if he can. Probably. Maybe.
Shit.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, well there you
No,
go.
he
I
managed
tried.
to- Yeah, yeah.
I'ma get you.
You want my inspiration?
Yes. Immediate, yes.
Immediate,
mine.
No hesitation.
Okay.
Just yes, pulse.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Can I
Manchun
give
is
him
like,
a bardic inspiration?
I'm not near you.
no, you can't.
God damn it.
I actually had to think for a second, like, no, that's not a reaction.
I mean, if he's just gonna leave, I guess he can leave. Correct?
No!
You guys can still catch him. Maybe. Anything else, Arthur?
No.
All
Just-
right.
That was my
Usum.
bonus movement in action.
I know. Yeah.
How low?
Does he look?
Yeah.
Pretty low.
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Alright, cool, man. Fuck
For
me
a
up,
split
man.
second, I thought you were gonna be like, sleep, bitch, but no.
Hang on, let's see something here. So the best you can do, you're gonna hit other people.
Are you sure that's a 20 feet?
Unless you move.
You can go ahead and
which
hit
you
me.
can definitely do. No,
I'm
you know
fi-
what? You're fine.
I'm
No,
fine
you're
with you hitting me.
Oh, that's like,
Yeah,
that's a 20
yeah.
foot
Sorry,
radius.
I'm looking
Okay.
at that right now. That's 25 feet to him, so you're fine. You
Okay,
can
here.
definitely make that.
I'll put your template down.
Mm-hmm.
Sphere, right?
Yeah, sir. No, we
Oh.
mathematically, this should be absolutely be possible.
Absolutely. So what you could do is you can get. This is the furthest you can take it. So yeah, absolutely. Boom.
Like, boom.
I love overkill. Dexterity save. Yes, but so what? Do damage.
No half damage.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Submit. Alright, at minimum that's 13. How's he looking?
Well, he had 3. So So to answer your question, he's not looking that good, Piff. The simulacrum is burned to the ground.
You looking a little bit crispy?
Uh-huh.
I like how Ty has now had someone turn to an ice statue at his feet, and now has had a dude burn to crisp at her feet.
Uh-huh.
There's a like, very large fire in front of your face.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, it's
As well as
warm.
a wand of ice. Ty has just missed these spells twice.
Usum is standing there, like, in this position at the end of the spell and just is just shaking there for a second.
Ty's turning around
Was
looking
Usum
like,
mad?
Yeah, let's go meet back with the others. I'm gonna drag his body back with the others. Squeak. I'm not carrying it.
Actually-
I'm dragging
Actually,
it.
you don't need to do either. His body dissolves into snow and ice.
Oh, really?
He's a
Because
simulacrum.
It's a
Oh, yeah, that's right.
simulacrum.
Which is very familiar to some of you from your session zeros.
Yeah.
oh shit, right.
Uh-huh.
That was me.
Oh, that is not the proper music to play after a fight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we about to throw down
Dun,
again?
dun, 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 dun. Guys, we did a good job. Dun, 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 dun.
Usum then slowly turns around. You might want to prop yourself up on something. Because you're going to get off of that high and it's not going to feel good.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I turn it
Take
off.
actually, I'm sure it'll be fine. Takes a step. Ugh.
I'm gonna catch him. I wanna try and catch him.
Yeah, I'll just let it. Yeah, he goes to fall and you catch him. And he looks at you. Oh my god, Arthur. No. He looks at you. My hero.
No.
All over me.
All over Arthur.
Oh.
Sweet baby boy.
And he throws up. He stands up. He looks at you. Brushes you off a little bit. Straightens your jerkin.
No, I have no shirt on.
Oh my god!
Oh
Right.
no.
Okay. Brushes you off a little bit. Pulls some out of your hair. Goes. Right. And walks away.
Yep. Just fucking leave.
Oh, I love haste.
Haste is crazy. In another campaign, I had Haste give my character the ability to see colors. He was
You're
colorblind
welcome.
before. Oh, shit.
So,
We're leaving. Wait, the unicorn.
And Maggie.
Yeah, as
What
Dolma's
happened?
just like,
Oh,
someone
Jesus
wanna
Christ.
help with this?
Ah, jeez.
Alright. Hey there, little buddy. There's icicles hanging off of this boy.
Klopp's eye slowly rolls back to Usum and to Ty, because it's a horse.
Mhm.
I killed them. I killed a bad guy. Oh, Mom and Dad are gonna be so proud. And she starts hopping back from one hoof to the other.
We'll get you patched up and right back to your parents.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, no more jumpy.
She's a unicorn. They don't have existential crises like that.
Good.
Yeah. Maggie, on the other hand. Yes, Dolma.
Do one of you smart folk want to real super duper quick investigate these people, see if they've got anything on them?
Take
Okay.
care of Klopp.
Have an inspiration.
Do you want aid?
I would love aid. I want this to
I'll
go
aid.
fast as quickly as possible.
All right, give me a second here. Actually, that would be 8 of those. What did you have, pal? Unfortunately, not much on you. What about you? What did you have? Give me a second. I'm checking real quick for you. No, again. Well, I guess that's smart and makes sense. Usum.
Yeah.
You find 6 maces, 8 sets of studded armor,
Studded leather?
studded leather, yes. No, it's just an armor that's very studly. Studded leather, a short sword, a short bow, a rapier, and about 7 daggers.
Just weapons.
Give me 1 second. Let me look on the other guys too. Let me make sure they didn't have anything.
Not even the simulacrum?
Well, literally the simulacrum, other than spells, had his fists. He had nothing on him other than his spell casting ability. Which is just a mark of the type of person Manchun is, I suppose.
Prick.
Here's what you do find. Hang on. Why can't I copy this? I want to copy this, please. The person that Klopp and Ty took down, you find this. Gnarl carries a vial containing 3 doses of Eye Scratch, a contact poison. A creature that comes into contact with the poison must succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or be poisoned for 1 hour and blinded while poisoned in this way. A lesser restoration spell or similar magic ends the effect.
Damn.
And also I put that somewhere in between studded armor and 8 sets of, so that's very confusing for everyone.
8 sets of gnarl kerosene.
And then so far, the Eye Scratch poison, 8 sets of studded armor, 8 maces, 7 daggers, a short sword, a short bow, a rapier.
Bard have anything?
No, the bard did not have any. That short sword and the short bow.
Ridiculous.
And
Bard doesn't have weird knicknacks.
I know. An NPC bard, I guess. What about the gazer? Wouldn't have anything. He's just a floaty thing. The gazer does not have anything. However, Usum, roll me, or anyone really, roll me a knowledge nature check. If you, yeah. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. All of you would know that a gazer is basically a weaker cousin to a beholder. They're very valuable, especially their eye stalks. You could probably sell them for about 100 gold a pop.
How big is this thing?
It's medium size. A little bit smaller, actually. It is tiny. I'm sorry. Never mind.
I was
It's
gonna
tiny.
fucking say.
It's tiny, and it has four eye stalks.
Baboom's gonna go nuts.
I'm sorry. He's gonna what now?
He's on a nut.
He's gonna go
Baboon's gonna-
nuts.
Baboon's gonna nut when he sees
That's
this.
that's not what I
That
said.
sure did
That's not
get
what I
picked
said.
up on the mic.
Baboom is gonna go nuts.
I know. The S was not picked up on your mic, unfortunately.
Oh my god. I guess I clipped it too much when I went to
It's
mute.
fine. Yeah. But in any case,
No, I'm pretty sure that's the perfect cutoff.
so in any case, you guys know you could just take that with you, and you'd get about 400 gold for just selling the corpse.
Whew, nice.
Okay. Usum's going to make note of studded leather is valuable enough. Just pick up what he can.
Slap myself with a cure wounds.
But anyway, we should probably get going.
Kai will tink Maggie. Tink tink.
Yeah. We need to unthaw Maggie.
Alright, grabbed out a torch.
Please be
I
careful.
don't have any fire magic.
I have nothing. I have no side points whatsoever.
That's
Or-
a lie. I have heat metal, but I can't.
The only thing that I can do right now is my acid breath, and I don't think that's really
No.
the best kind of wake up.
Maybe not.
Burning hands would not be great either.
Alright,
If you could find
let's-
something that's part wood and part metal, heat metal would help.
Another thing, Usum, you would probably know this with your experience. Does anyone here have prestidigitation?
No.
I do.
So prestidigitation can warm an object, so you could warm her clothes to help thaw her out. It
Oh,
wouldn't be fast, but it would work.
Let's see if Kai can help Orit. Oh nope, that's definitely not gonna be prestidigitation. Good luck, Orit.
We'll roll a con. See if oh, he's fine. He's going to slowly try to warm her up with prestidigitation. Go, wake up.
So, with prestidigitation, you can warm up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. I would assume that her robe would probably be about 1 cubic foot if you rolled it all together, right? So, probably less than that, honestly. Because isn't a cubic foot of material a lot? If you're talking about clothes.
If you're talking about like a solid object, yeah, 1 cubic foot's a lot.
But if you're talking about, like, if I were to take Maggie's robe and fold it up, it would be at least smaller than a cubic foot, I would think. So you can warm up her robe for an hour, which I would say would be enough to thaw her out. But she ain't gonna be moving for an hour.
How much is that in real Ardenfell time?
We need
Good
to.
question.
We need to do it outside.
All right.
We'll need to move.
Can I carry her?
Not without risking damaging her. She's frozen.
Yeah. See, that's the problem.
Let me take a look what's in my bag. Kyle's put her bag on the ground and Criana's gonna have to open up.
Like, I'm just having these horror sights of, like, anytime you see a movie or something where someone's frozen or turned to stone and someone just, like, taps them and they break their
We-
hand off.
We could, like, very gently roll her up with something, right?
Like a bedroll.
Like a bed
You,
roll.
it could be done. You'd have to be very careful, but yes, it could be done.
I'm just saying, like, we don't have to get her all the way out, just enough to get past the doors where like the trap door was.
Mm-hmm.
And up
What do
the
you think?
I was
ladder.
going to I was going to
have this-
suggest
What's Kai pulls out. I have an alchemist fire flask. I have 20 caltrops. I have enlarged and other naughty spells. A jar of glue. No, wait, I think I used that already.
How
Usam
much
thinks
does
for a
the
second.
alchemist flask do?
I don't know. I just have it in my bag.
And Usam actually goes, hold on. And he thinks for a second. Jim, so is she encased in ice or is she made of ice?
No, it's more that she is kind of across the both. She looks like she's encased in ice. I think Mr. Freeze, right?
Okay.
She is encased in ice, but also her body is frozen. So maybe her internal core blood's not frozen, right? But she certainly suffers. She's very brittle at the moment.
I was going to suggest that we roll her gently onto some sort of cloak or bedroll or something to act like a cot. So that way it is easier and two people can pick her up and then we can at least get out the door.
Wait, what if I use this? What if I throw the flask like over here? Like it's fire.
Gently roast her
can't
over
stay
the
here.
fire. Yeah, no, we need to get moving as quickly as possible.
We can't snap her in half either.
Well, here's a question. Would a blanket actually thaw her eventually?
Well, the prestidigitation will thaw her eventually.
Well, I need
So a blanket.
Will a blanket do it? A blanket by itself?
I don't know. It would depend a lot. No, you know why? Because there's no heat coming from her body at the moment. It's all encased in ice. So a blanket works because it's trapping our heat.
Okay. Is there any kind of like lantern or something that
I have a lantern.
Okay. Would a lantern be enough?
Wait, the problem
The problem is we're taking too much time and staying in here, but what I'm trying to... No, let me finish. What I'm trying to come up with is a way for you guys to take the book and all of that, leave me behind, and I'll try and unfreeze her. If it takes 6 fucking months, then fine.
Except that by the time... yeah...
The thing is, we gotta get the book to her. It did not say I needed to be present for the book.
Yeah, it said you had to contact her. You have to. Well, I guess the group has to. That's true. I don't think there's anything that says specifically about him. That is true enough. But either way, you don't need a lantern or a blanket. Prestidigitation will do the job for you.
But I don't have
You don't have to
prestidigitation.
You don't need it. Someone can cast it, or you can cast it and then just walk away. It's not a concentration thing.
Oh, okay. Then why don't you guys do that?
I mean, you're gonna be pretty much out of the session.
I know.
Yeah, like I would highly suggest against that because you'll be out of the session maybe for weeks.
I get that, but I'm trying to come up with a way to get. I don't want to move her.
I got an easy solution.
What's the solution?
We put a thing that'll heat her. We put down a note saying that we left. And if you can close the door.
Can we roll something? Like, is there like other
no, then
means
she would be
to
gone.
thaw her other than like the heat? Squeeze
Well-
again.
Okay, how about a joint effort? So the outside is frozen, and then the inside can be kind of more readily moved along by prestidigitation, correct?
Well, correct. Like prestidigitation will thaw her.
Okay. So if I do something that will break the ice but not her,
would it thaw
And
her
pre-
faster? Sure. I think
would
it
that
would.
thaw her significantly faster?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
All right. Theoretically, Usam says, that was a great suggestion about your erotica.
I
and
hope
goes,
it's up.
Get those cheeks going.
and casts Enlarge on her.
Oh, ho ho. And she's already lying down, so it's not like she could fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? You cast Enlarge on her, not on the ice. I think that's clever. I like that. It breaks the ice. Would that... Oh, would that...
It would be her. It would not.
Right. I'm trying to think. Screw it. I'm taking too much time on this. The prestidigitation hasn't been cast yet, correct?
I suppose not. We've been kind of discussing things, and I didn't know whether to go off on it or not.
Yeah. Okay. So the ice shatters around her as Maggie grows to large size. So let me get rid of this and let me.
But don't worry about it, Squee. You're probably going to be like, prestidigitation would probably be too hard or whatnot. Now that she's large, easy enough problem. I released the spell and she becomes.
I figured. I figured. Now here's what I would say. Prestidigitation will still take some time, but now that she is not encased in ice, she is more flexible. There's not as much danger moving her.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
You could probably, Arthur, you could probably carry her out.
All right. Does anybody have any water?
I have a
Yes.
water skin.
You know,
Alright,
actually,
just
yeah. You know what? She has hit points. She's broken from the ice. Here's what would happen when she shrinks back down. It's cold.
All right. Wrap her in a blanket. Prestidigitate the blanket, and I guess I'll carry her out.
I'd like some warm tea. Please, Mom. Thank you.
All right, let's get going.
Yes.
No, GM, I take the poison and, like, I don't know how heavy studded armor is, but I'm going to take as many as I can carry.
You can take them all. I don't think studded armor is that heavy. It is just leather after all. Klopp is dancing alongside you guys. Oh. I did it. Oh.
Dolma will cast Cure Wounds on Bob.
Go ahead, please.
Oh.
Cast Cure Wounds.
Move aside.
God,
Okay,
the map is
okay.
moving.
Okay, so she goes, ow, Cure Wounds. Ow. But she looks better as you close up some of the more grievous electrical burns. And we're not gonna worry about making you guys get all the way out of the map because that is the door. What do you guys?
Freaking block of people.
Yeah, let me get rid of those for you.
Stop watching the.
Their AI
show
broke.
over.
Their AI broke once they got there. They've just been milling around the whole time.
Just T-posing in the hall.
All the bugbears are T-posing. You guys make your way. Do you do anything about the doors?
I try to close them with, just pushing them close.
Gotcha.
Once, of course, everyone's out.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Give me a second.
If there's a special way to close them, I don't know.
Usam, roll me an investigation check as you're trying to close the door. This works nicely. Assuming he makes the investigation check.
Inspiration.
Oh, all right. You try and close the door, and like you struggle a little bit, and then you notice at the very bottom edge, in tiny letters, written Azam, A-Z-A-A-M, and it's in quotation marks.
All right. Checks if everyone's out again. Azam.
The doors start closing.
All right, that's it.
Fantastic.
It's almost feel like no one thinks to check the bottom of the door, but you were closing it anyway. you guys make your way back up the stairs and through the abandoned lighthouse and back into the harbor. It is a it is a sunny afternoon. There's partial cloud cover in the sky, but it is bone-chillingly cold. Arthur, is the coldest you've ever felt in your life. It is for the equivalent of you Fahrenheit people out there, it is like 10 degrees outside. It is freezing.
So now it's Arthur's turn to shiver. Oh,
Dolma
good.
will pass her cloak to him. Just
Thank
kind of
you.
like wrap him and Maggie in it.
As you guys step out and you're taking a look around, it looks to be mid-afternoon. The water is actually partially frozen in the harbor. A bird. Let me do this. A bird actually flies up and lands on Arit's shoulder. It is a blue jay, and it looks at Arit and then opens its beak and says, "Testing! 1, 2, testing!"
Ah, fuck!
And then flies away.
What?
Alright, was startled and drunk and falls over.
I throws up in response.
Oh, not more
You guys
puke.
have been drunk for months.
We're feeling
Yeah.
really bad.
Oh God. Let's make sure that Jarlaxle gets back to his ship, and then let's head back to the inn.
Undrunkify Jarlax.
Sure.
No, he's fine.
You guys should undrunkify all three of you.
He's been on a bender for like 6 months.
Give me a second here. Good old Jar Jar, where are you?
Jar Jar
Fucking
Binks?
Jar Jar. You're calling Jarlaxle Jar Jar?
Yes.
Yes.
Where are you, buddy?
Misa, Captain of Brigadier.
There we go. There we go.
Misa
Let's
pirate
see
now.
here. Jar Jar stands there and goes, okay, I gotta stop. Jarlaxle stands there and goes, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly sober."
Ah, that's because you got it all over me. Thank you.
I'm very sorry. What was I talking about? Yes. Well, let's go to the ship now. And he looks past Arthur and looks at you. Oh. Right. And then walks past you.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we just gonna ignore Bird?
You fucking
That
know
was
what
weird.
About.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know.
You don't know. You have. Is this a normal thing? Do birds just
No.
contact?
not birds specifically, but a lot of listen,
Cats sometimes.
Okay.
Shall we?
Let's follow Jarlaxle.
As Dolma was like pointing towards the elevators, hand just drops like, "Yep, should have figured." And starts heading after Jarlaxle.
Yeah.
Jarlaxle makes his way to the ship. Which is, give me a second. Why can I never find my notes when I need them?
Because that would be convenient.
It is. Sea Maiden's Ferry.
Hmm.
The Sea Maiden's Ferry is right where you left it. And as Jarlaxle starts walking up the gangplank, several sailors. By the way, I should note, Jarlaxle has not used his hat of many disguises.
Mhm.
He is drunk.
Mhm.
He's just really good at hiding it. They rush up to him. Jarlaxle, what are you doing? What? You're showing yourself.
Why?
Yeah. Oh. And in a moment, he takes the form of a bearded sea captain. I seem to be forgetting. And they go, "Where have you been? What is going on? We thought you were dead." No, I'm not dead. I was only gone for how long was it? He looks at you guys.
I mean, to us, like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been 6 months. What have you done with him? They didn't do anything. It's fine. By the way, get that one a clean shirt. Points to Arthur.
That'd be nice, thanks.
And Jarlaxle will turn to all of you and say, "Well, I got what I needed. You got what you needed. My offer stands, obviously. I'm sure that we all have a lot of catching up to do. So, if you ever need me, you can find me at the Opera House. Assuming it still stands." And like, the only way I can think of it right now is it's very Jack Sparrow with the weird movements.
Gently swaying.
Uh-huh. You can find me at the Opera House, if it still stands. Good day. And just walks up the gangplank.
I would have loved it. Good day, and he just promptly falls right over.
He just goes to sleep.
Nope, he has too high deception for that.
His deception's so high he falls asleep, but we just think he's still awake.
He's still walking.
Damn, that's some good deception.
Yeah.
So, what now, fellow adventurers? Oh, no, another thing comes to mind. The second that you guys get outside and Jarlaxle up the right clock goes, oh, I need to go home. I know it hasn't been 24 hours, but I mean it has. But I mean, ooh.
How do we get you home?
Don't know.
Okay.
We'll go ask the person who summoned you.
Yeah.
Come along.
Well, anyone can roll me an Arcana check, actually.
Look, I'm not a summoner.
That's fine.
Oh, what?
Or Ty. Well, no, so Ty, it's not like you've never talked to magic users before, right? Orit and Ty, you would have a general idea that, well, the summon is for 24 hours. Obviously, it
I
hasn't been
do?
24 hours. Mm-hmm.
Rolled a
Kai as well.
9.
No,
No.
yeah, you're drunk. You guys
Yeah,
are drunk.
no.
Never mind. Ty,
Mm-hmm.
it hasn't been 24 hours, so they're not unsummoned yet. You could dispel magic them. That would dispel the summon. But other than that, they're sticking around until their time's up.
So,
And I think at about this time, it'd been around 12-ish hours. So
you stay with us for 12 hours and you'll just go home on your own, or we might need to dispel magic you to go home.
Dispelling magic works on summons? Why?
I don't know.
Contract. It's not like it's a magical bond. Anyway.
I barely understand my cleric magic, let alone summons. Didn't know Klopp was a summon.
Guess if it counts as a tether, why would summon count as a tether? Weird. Anyway. Again, this person who summoned them might be able to unsummon them. Should we go?
We have to walk more.
Yes.
And Piff, for your knowledge, whether Usum knows this or not, but it's possible that Usum could learn or would know. When it comes to dispelling magic, and this is like from the sage advice, if a spell does not have an instantaneous effect, for example, a summoned creature, a woodland being, or something has a duration, it can be dispelled.
Okay.
Now, if you just summon like a demon, it might work, but you're going to be rolling a DC for it. So,
Right.
but yeah. So where are you guys headed?
Ty will look at Rigo. It's closer than the inn, at least.
What about Maggie?
I'm fine.
Yeah, let's go to the Emerald Enclave.
Is the Emerald Enclave closer than the inn?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
No.
We-
The Emerald
Okay.
Enclave is over here.
Yeah, the Emerald Enclave is right fucking here.
What's
You're
this
close.
house?
That's the lift.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
lift to
the
go
lift.
Training
up.
center.
There was like a house around here that was important.
I think it was the Temple of the Gods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Temple of the
you're thinking
Gods.
Temple
Oh,
of
there
the
was.
Gods.
I
And-
thought it was one. Okay.
There's
I mean, this one is
this-
the opera house.
And
Yeah.
that's
that
the
one the
tower.
This is the
of,
tower.
of anti-magic. No, the Emerald Enclave is this building here. Your inn
Yeah.
is here, so you're technically closer to your inn.
Okay. Yeah, I knew where the inn was.
Wait, dispel? We might be able to shove you into the anti-tower.
Oh, that'd work.
Oh,
Mm.
That's on the way.
Yeah, no, I guess that would work.
Yeah, you want to just do that?
were we gonna,
Mm.
were we gonna call what's her name while we were in the anti-tower, anyways?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to the anti-tower.
I love that we're just
Well-
straight up calling it the anti-tower. I'm gonna
Well,
label it.
you were going to try and set up the meeting at the anti-tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going there anyway.
Well, do we want
True.
to do that
We
right
should-
now?
Maybe
yeah,
we should leave
you've got
Maggie.
24 hours.
Maybe we should leave Maggie like in the Temple of the Gods or something.
Well,
get-
so to let you guys know, the chances Norith is just right there waiting for you, and that it's not going to take some time to set up the meeting is unlikely.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But your choice. Go where you would like.
Uh,
I really feel like we should send Klopp home.
yeah. I
Ooh.
think let's just go to the anti-tower, and then
Mhm.
we can try and head right back to the inn. We can rest. We can
Mhm.
figure out what's happening. We have like another 22 hours to contact Narith. Let's just do it
y-
at the inn
Mm-hmm.
and contact them. Try and set up the meeting for this tower.
Yeah, you've
And-
got like 23 and a half hours.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Something like
Can
that. Yeah.
Is there like a cart we can also rent? Just be like, can you just carry us to the inn, please?
I don't think so.
Like a
Not
taxi
in a
service?
town- not in a town this small, unfortunately.
Okay.
No.
Mm.
So, do you guys have a general course? You're going to go to the anti-tower to drop Klopp off at home after a busy day at school?
Yeah.
And then you're going to head back to the inn.
I think just straight up there, right back to the end. Set up the meeting and figure out what to go from there. Sound good?
Gotcha. Yeah, sounds good to me. What about you guys?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Also-
do it.
If we could be nice to maybe go by the Temple of the Gods and maybe get some heals for the nice unicorn. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
let's
would be a
get
good
heals
idea.
for her. And probably Maggie while
Oh,
we're at it.
actually, that won't be too necessary. Give me a second here. Because as she is settling down, she actually has heals of her own. Let me see if it's enough for her, though. Healing touch 3 times per day. Oh, that doesn't work on her. That's right. Yeah, she needs healing.
Yeah, let's go to the Temple of the Gods so we don't have her parents coming and
do-
killing us.
Do any of you have hit point damage? I know Maggie does.
I do.
I do.
Everyone does, I'm pretty sure.
I have a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
I have a
so-
little bit.
Arthur,
Mm.
you take 7 points of healing. Usum, you take 13 points of healing. And who's the other worst one off? Maggie, would it be?
Probably.
Maggie, probably.
Yeah.
Maggie gets another 15 points of healing. And now Klopp is out of healing touch. Oh wait, heal self. Never mind. She has heal self.
Oh my god.
Give me a second.
I can't believe this is how Klopp's brain works.
So here's what happens. As you guys are walking along, she is slowly healing.
Hmm.
So she has heal self as a legendary action.
Oh my god. Okay.
Or Unicorn didn't figure that out earlier.
So my
Listen,
guess
this
would
is
be,
her first rodeo.
yeah, my
Yeah.
guess would be that for her, since she's really young, this would not be a legendary action; it'd be an action for her, but she still
Mhm.
has it.
Okay.
So nice part about unicorns: if you don't take them quickly, they will just heal.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that kind of makes sense even with like medieval logic of unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Uh,
Then to the anti-tower, maybe.
Yeah.
So you guys go to the tower, and when you get there,
Goodbye.
yeah, Klopp looks around. I wanted to say that this was absolutely, positively, undeniably the best day of my life that I've ever had. Thank you so much. I will always remember this. And if you ever need to summon anything again, summon me. Well, unless you don't need a unicorn, then I mean, maybe consider summoning me. Maybe I could be an owlbear if I try really hard.
Klopp, you're the best.
Mhm.
Aww. She starts crying.
Aw.
Okay, I gotta go. I had best wonderful day. I'm gonna draw this when I get home. Okay. And she walks
some
into the
waves.
tower and disappears.
Just a pop noise.
Uh-huh.
Just a good old.
Yep.
Huh, that does work. Anyway.
Goes, turns around. Hey guys, I don't think.
Wait,
Huh.
oh, I forgot to tell you the most important.
Bye, Klopp.
Whatever you do, don't trust.
Shame, got it.
So as you guys start walking away, and you've been noticing this at first, but now you're starting to really notice it. The streets are quiet. There are people on the streets, but not as many as you'd expect for the mid-afternoon. What are on the streets are several patrols of guards, and each patrol is fully decked out, has at least 12 people and one wizard. Every single patrol.
Holy shit. Okay.
You also know, from what you've been told, if it's been 6 months, it is now currently mid-May, which should be in the middle of spring, and it's like 10 degrees outside.
Oh,
and
it's
covered in snow.
May.
Yeah.
Which means it should be in Ardenfell right now, it should be in the 60s and 70s. It should be nice, green, pretty, and pleasant.
So we
Is-
skipped over everyone's birthday but Dolma's.
And Kai's?
No, Kai's was May 4th, and he said middle of May.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, everyone's birthday. Just kidding.
Hey, my
So-
birthday is next month, guys.
So we can hold.
No, it's not.
We can hold a birthday party for everybody, including
But
Dolma, including Dolma as an early one.
All right, I think there's more pressing matters than birthdays, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to the end.
Get back.
Wow.
Let's get back home.
Said no D&D player ever.
I would like my
No.
soul back, back
Excuse me,
please.
I consider myself a D&D player. Thank you very much, GM.
I know, Glass. I know.
Would you guys hate if I share a screenshot of the birthdays with chat?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
Fine.
gonna throw it in the Winter's Candle chat then.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure
So-
they're gonna ask.
You guys make your way back to the Sleepy Dragon Inn. And when you make your way back to the inn, you walk up to it and you find that the door is locked.
We don't have a key, do we? Wait, I'm
The
a
door,
rogue.
the door's never been locked before,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the middle of the afternoon. It's an inn.
All right.
Oh, it's not breaking in when it's your own home and it starts like using thieves' tools.
This might look like an inn, but we are definitely closed. Go find shelter elsewhere.
Most of you would recognize that as the voice of a shoe from
Okay.
coming inside.
I got really confused.
I'm like, is Pip doing a bit?
Oh, I'm tired. Piff is DMing from now.
Sweet, that was a really good
Achoo.
Piff impression.
A shoe?
Are the windows shuttered?
Yes, actually, there are. Well, they're not shuttered, but there are very thick curtains over them so that you cannot see inside.
Listen, it's really cold. We've been gone for a bit.
Goodness,
Please.
it is you guys. You hear some shuffling, and there is a brief pause in walking, and then you see the shutters like there's a peak,
Hello?
and
Kai falls to the ground at this point.
I think Kai was I think Orit was using Kai as like a
They both
stake.
just collapse on each other.
It's like those when you make a card tower. It's like two cards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah.
yes, come in.
Okay.
There's unlock, and the door opens.
We head inside.
All right. Inside, you find the tavern in pristine condition. The chairs are all up on the tables, with the exception of a few tables that are still set up. You see Winston behind the bar, wiping a mug. Cats all over him. They're slightly bigger now.
They're
Have
probably
you
much
seen
bigger.
how? Yeah, have you seen how quickly kittens grow? If it's
Yeah.
been 6 months, those are big, goddamn cats now.
The really skinny young adult.
Yeah,
Mhm.
skinny
Yeah.
teenager cats.
Yeah, there we go.
Almost as many cats as when you left. You see a shoe who obviously opened the door for you. Bambi standing off to the side, basically just kind of staring out one of the windows. And you see Tally sitting at one of the tables with what looks to be a bag of snow or something pressed against his forehead.
Just come in, please. Oh, it's what what happened? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
You are. She points over.
I said,
That-
also no,
Awesome.
for Shoe, Ty hasn't changed back either.
Yeah, right.
So that's Usam, friend of Lady Celine's. He's
And her
been
finger
help-
drifts over to the dwarf.
A
That's
Shoe,
Ty.
I'm hurt.
Hello, hurt.
just like hand over mouth.
Look, my name is Ashu. I'm not gonna
I-
judge your name.
I know your name.
Get in, starts shoving everyone into the door.
Yeah.
Go.
I
Are
think
you guys just like kicking or Kai as they're like
No,
I
Dolma's
don't-
like,
I
Carry you in.
I was
Like-
going to say while all this was happening, Orit would have tried to pick up Kai and bring her in. He already was able to lift her up before. I think it's fine.
yeah. She'll
So he
just like
he like picked her up in his arms to carry her inside.
how are you doing that? she looks at him.
You've always been a lightweight,
Ew.
literally.
She looks like she's about to throw up again.
Not again, please.
God.
Enough vomit. Thank you.
Yeah, Arthur never got his clean shirt.
No, he didn't.
nope.
I'm the
And-
one who drank more than you. How in the world are you throwing up this much?
Anything left to throw up. Oh, we should hug it out.
You're already in my arms. throw at our or something.
I think this is just what the conversation's gonna be for them for a bit.
Yeah, that's just gonna be back and forth.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
That's
you all
all
make your
fucking
way
big.
inside the tavern. Ashu, I assume you close the door behind them.
Now, the dwarf and the
Yeah.
halfling.
Halfling is awesome. He, Lady Celine's agent. He's been helping
Right.
that.
Yeah, and Winston will say that is the one I told you about, Ashu.
Right. I did see him once when I was going through papers. When you all dropped, but she paused for a second. You're all wearing what I saw you in the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's been about what? She looks around. 2 hours for us. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah.
About 2 hours.
Yeah. Celine
It's
didn't
not
mention.
2 hours.
Celine didn't
I'm
mention.
aware.
2 hours.
Celine didn't mention that there was some time stuff with the vault too.
Every time she calms down for a second. Okay.
There's a brief moment, and Dolma puts a shoe in a half hug, just oh, I missed you.
Missed you too. She gives back a genuinely light hug.
Just kind of Pat's shoulder, goes to take a seat, and just kind of flops haphazardly into her spot.
And the dwarf.
That's Ty.
That's Ty.
I didn't know they can actually change height.
Yes.
Sorry, I
apparently.
didn't know you could change height.
Yes. Oh, I guess I don't need to be dwarf anymore. Okay. And just sadly turns back into
Oh,
Emery.
Emery?
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that face of Ty.
Oh, okay.
So her main token. Did you forget their actual first name?
For a split second, I thought you were referring to your doctor character.
That's Avery.
I
named
know.
them at the same time.
As you guys come in, Tally stands up. Hi, everyone! And sits back down. Hey, everyone. It's been forever.
What happened to you?
Nothing? Looks over at a shoe, looks away.
Looks at a shoe. What happened to him?
He was doing more heroics and genuinely doing a good job until he fell. And got beat up.
How
I
banged
can't
up
believe
does
the
he
fall
look?
did more damage than they did.
Oh, I can believe it.
I stopped the robbery. He says,
You-
to the table.
Yes, and they will talk about it again. But you have to watch your footing. Please. It is very slippery. As she motions out the door.
Tally says something remorseful in a language most of you don't understand.
Aretha does.
Excuse me.
I said most. Orit, in Celestial, Tally goes, I know, I'll remember.
You'll remember what?
Tally looks up. Oh, and in Celestial goes, I'll remember to watch my footing, of course.
Okay.
His control, even for a drunk Orit, his control is not fluent, but it's conversational. He basically can speak Celestial now.
Good for him. Or he is still arguing with Guy over something.
Uh-huh. So, if it has been 6 months, you all should probably take a seat. You'll want to know what has happened.
2 hours.
Yes, it's not the worst times magic I've heard of, but it is pretty potent. And right at this moment, right as you open your mouth, you hear giggling as 2 6-year-olds rush down the stairs and rush under the table.
By the way, has my brother come by?
And as you
Come
say
by,
that,
of course.
and yeah, as you say that, a dark figure leaps from the staircase, hits the ground, roar, hands up wide, and then Fulma sees all of you. Oh, okay. Slowly lowers his arms.
Dolma tackles his ass.
Hi, where have you been?
It's
Well-
been 2 hours.
What?
For us, it's technically been 2 hours, so I didn't really actually technically abandon you. So I'm like, whatever angry shit you told mom and dad, like you should
I
renege
have-
that.
haven't told them anything except that you were doing something for the queen.
Awesome, excellent, wonderful, fantastic. And she's just like, she's hugging him the whole time, and she's just got like a face on his shoulder, just like, yep, this fine.
There's a hand stretched out towards Ty.
No.
Help me!
Stop.
Perish.
Yeah.
He will hug you back and eventually kind of stand you up.
Sorry, you. She pauses and sticks out her hands and waits to see if you two have anything else to say.
Just, it's
Right.
good to see all of you again.
Yep, fantastic. She gently pats him like on the shoulder as she's moving away, and then like on the chest, and then like on the face, just like, yep, that you're here. Smack, smack, smack. Goes to sit down again.
So,
Lady Celine.
Yeah, everyone calls her a queen, even if she's not really a queen.
so she shuffles down and sits on one of the bench chairs. Is that what we have in the end?
Yeah.
So what's with the police state?
Oh, you've noticed.
Yeah.
Well, fun facts about that. There's a very strict curfew. So no night escapades. That goes for you. She shifts over.
Tally's looking away.
I know that's when all of your particular fun escapades happen, but we can't have the guards come after you as well as the rest of them.
But the Crimson Tiger looks ridiculous in the sunlight. I need darkness to strike fear into the hearts. Okay.
Wait, as well as the
Until
rest
you
of
can
them.
learn to not fall. Even 6 months ago, you still, this entire time that you've been the Crimson Tiger, have yet to figure out how to not fall. You have to work on that first. And I've been saying that.
I love to think that Tally is like a wonderful martial artist and actually truly talented fighter, but his footing sucks.
Him legs too short.
Every time he climbs up to a high place to give a speech and tries to jump off, he never sticks the landing.
She calms down. Right. Other big things. We're not an inn anymore.
Uh-huh.
As she was saying this, Winston starts passing out hot cups of something. Arthur, it's not tea, but it is some sort of mold-spiced drink, like apple cider or something.
Perfect. Arthur will
Mhm.
then go and place Maggie down. Because he's been standing there the whole time, just carrying her.
Maggie is starting to warm up now. She's not shivering anymore, but she still has the blanket drawn close to her.
All right.
As it's been maybe 40 minutes or so.
We'll take the cup, set it in front of her, go drink.
Thank you, Arthur.
I'll sit down and drink too. How does it taste?
Like a mulled spice cider.
Like an
And
apple
very
cider?
warm. Yeah, like an apple cider.
Nice.
So, because of our particular situation and who we have here, we cannot really trust anyone coming here, especially since Celine knows she and he is here. Try not to say names out loud, if you would.
I think it means Sheem.
Sheem, sorry. Yes, Sheem.
Is Sheem controlling the city?
Oh, yes.
Of course.
What? Kai is on the ground Ushu's wrestling with Ori and then finally lunges up. She is what?
Of course, yes. So, actually, that wasn't her initial plan, or at least that's not where the movements were to begin with, and then she just kind of took over, and really upping precautionary measures. A lot of things are locked down, especially magic things.
She used the excuse of the gang wars in her favor.
Yes, right, of course, the gang. So, because, as far as I can tell, Jarlaxle's gang just kind of went into the shadows. The other two, maybe vie for power or something else. They are in an all-out death battle with each other for quite some time.
Cool.
Usum starts giggling. Shu eyes him.
Dolma's just like a hand to forehead, just like, well, that's going to change soon.
Do you know what he's giggling about?
Jarlax is back.
Okay.
Yeah, Jarlaxle was with us.
Is that what you're giggling about? He's grinning and shaking his head no.
What is
We
it, Usum?
beat up a whole bunch of them. They're really schmicks.
Oh, we also may have destroyed a simulacrum of a Manchun.
That would obviously be a blow. But given that the Zentarum has driven Xanathar's guild below ground and more or less controls the streets, I doubt it will be a crippling one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, it looks like things are finally, I wouldn't say dying down, but it looks like one side has the streets now than the other. That being said, Usum says, I might have a small idea of what they're fighting over.
Yes.
Remember the last time they met? Oh, just a few hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I suggested to the other that we were working for one of them?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Usum started a gang war.
Oh
my
gosh.
god.
Usum.
They went to war thinking the other one had the stone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
Ashu goes to, what did you do? Nothing that any normal gang wouldn't already have done. I've just basically pitted them against each other, vying for exactly what they wanted. Ah, good times. No, not good times. this entire situation, this has been an excellent way of Sheem being able to lock down the city for whatever she wants to do. And for some reason, she is still doing this as she, like, gestures here. And for some reason, the snow won't stop. And every single mage that I have actually talked to, which is most of the people in the mage tower, have all been very confused at how this all works. Because as far as they can tell, the thing outside isn't magic.
Thing.
What was that?
Thing.
It's the snow. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a big reveal. Okay.
The big reveal is the snow won't go away. And
Oh,
has
that's not normal. Oh, okay, it's really normal up north.
Right, sorry. Yes, it has been like this. It's been like this all over Ardenfell, and even been snowing over at the dragon area. Mind you, not as much. But
Excuse me?
what?
Can you repeat what you just said?
The Isle also has snow, but not as much.
Arthur's worst nightmare.
I hate this.
Oh yeah, Shu, for context. Kai and Urid are drunk.
Shifts eyes over. Well, that's better than a lot of alternatives. Why are they... Never mind, I don't want to know.
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
For
you
the
would.
greater good, so said Typhon, I think.
I puts
Don't
away
wanna
a
know.
stepping stone.
No, put that back.
Puts it. I'm putting it away.
Put it back.
Guys. Okay.
Usum thinks for a moment. Well, I got some theories. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
So it's not magic? Ashu goes, well, more like if it was magic, no one can tell because the weave, the magic, seems to be normal. And Usum goes, uh-huh. So, what if... He pauses for a bit. What if it actually is connected? And he points a finger over to her, one of the kids that are playing.
In what way?
Well, what if things were abnormal beforehand? And the only reason why it wasn't like this is because she was keeping it at bay. The only reason why I say this is because the timeline sort of makes sense.
Same night.
Ashu, opens and closes her mouth. You know what? That is the first time anyone has suggested that. I mean, there were some people going like, oh, the world is dying because our great leader has, and so on and so forth. But, of course, she hasn't. So... She thinks for a moment, maybe. Anyway, most of the theories are generally just weird, very hard to detect magic, or this is just supposed to happen. like nature and things.
Speaking of Celine, you may notice that the bar is closed for business. I do apologize. I know that was supposed to be a source of revenue, but unfortunately, however, she found out about 4 months ago, Sheem discovered that Celine was alive and here, and came for her. I politely turned them away.
With violence or like he was
With
trying to-
excessive threats of it. Sheem is well aware of what I am. So, for the moment, Sheem is unwilling to take on one of my nature. And I have declared this location, this residence, under my protection for the foreseeable future, meaning that all within it are under said protection as well. Though I would imagine that Sheem would not want that to last forever or indefinitely.
Imagine.
But as she yet lacks the courage to face me, we are safe. But I cannot afford to allow unknown patrons into the bar. It is too dangerous.
It's fine.
Says, washing a mug that obviously has not been used in 4 months.
What the fuck is Dorian?
Dorian moved on.
Did he?
Yeah. So that would have been something that I have not told you guys yet. I thought I
No.
did.
Oh,
No, I
no.
thought yeah, that's right, because I haven't talked about this with you guys. So let's go in character.
Where's
would you ask that in
Darian?
character? Yeah.
Yes, that was in character.
Dorian did not like that I had to close down the bar to turn it more into a safe haven than a bar. So I bought out his share.
Huh.
This place, this residence, is now under my protection, though I still hold you as the majority owners. Dorian has moved on to whiter pastures.
Wider.
Usum looks like he's thinking.
So they just let Sheem take over? No one else was like, hey, bitch, you're a diplomat. Like,
Well-
no one thought that was weird?
No, sadly, because she had most of the houses already generally wanting her to be in that position, she slid directly in without anyone really raising a fuss.
Unfortunately, in Averton, the leader of the city is simply voted in by the council, and the requirements seem somewhat lacking, given that they've never had to do it before.
I thought nobles were supposed to be, like, more better at all this stuff.
Ha!
To be fair, on the public side, Sheem has been nothing but a humanitarian and boon. She knows what she is doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
she actually has a pretty good public image.
but she's a bitch.
Sorry, that's out of character. Yeah, but she's a bitch, though.
Hasn't stopped other politicians. So what the hell are we gonna do?
Here's what we do. We make a grand escape. Sail off to the seven seas, never see us again.
Sounds great, let's do it.
Usum goes, All right.
Excuse
Just
me.
in case. Go ahead.
I would like to hand over the book first. I like to live, thank you.
Yes, while I do count you all as
Careful what you say around
valuable allies, if nothing else, I am still contractually obligated to take Arthur's soul if he does not fulfill his end of the bargain.
I never said anything that was
No,
all.
please.
Yep.
I am well aware,
I know.
but
Yes.
but Winston is
Arthur's
under
dying.
no such stipulation.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I
Oh.
finally was able to get it out.
Yep,
Yes.
Winston is under no such stipulation. Only Nareem and Arthur. Norith, sorry, thank you.
Next time we see her, I'm totally gonna use it.
So he straight up says, "I am still contractually obligated to take his soul if he does not fulfill his end of the bargain."
Real quick, Squee. From I
Mhm.
remember in the contract, it is all parties that were present.
Let me pull it up for you. Let's just make sure you're right. Maybe I am misremembering it. Because obviously, if that is true, he couldn't have said that. Infernal contract between Arthur and Norith.
That's why the fairy couldn't say anything.
Yeah, it's all parties present. It did say all parties present, but I don't think that he would be bound for that. Or bound by that.
You know what? He would be. Even
He
if he
would be?
makes the contract. Yeah, even if he makes the contract, he's still bound by the contract. if
Then he
wasn't
can't
party
say that.
present.
Dang
Because in theory, what if he tried to screw you over, right? So in retrospect, he would say, even though I consider you all to be valued allies, I am still contractually obligated, and we just leave it at that.
Love you too, man.
There's like a cat on his shoulder. Meow.
Okay, so what I was going to ask previously, who are you? Because not only did you shoo away, from what I can tell, someone who could attack Celine with no problem, and you also shooed away a floating ball of eyes that could disintegrate most of us. Who are you?
Good bartender.
I am Winston, a Balor demon. There is not much reason to keep the secret. Sheem is already well aware, which means most of her allies are aware. Now I rely upon the fact that no one wants to. How would Dolma put it? Fuck with me.
Dolma does like the snap and point, just like, yeah.
Well, doesn't.
That means
later.
you and points over, and then they. But
Bambi is a trusted and loyal friend.
God, okay.
Bambi just smiles at you and cocks her head.
But then, no, but what is it? Okay, why is it? What is a demon doing here?
At the moment, I am protecting the residents of this residence of this residence.
And
From what
apparently
I
an
know
animal
of
shelter.
demons, they don't do that.
No, they don't. And he goes back to wiping the glass.
Did you guys? Did one of you sell your soul to get one of these?
Before they could even answer, they couldn't afford me.
I have a great soul. Thank you very much.
Suffice to say that my reasons are my own, but that I have them. But for the moment, these are my allies and co-workers, and this residence is under my protection until I see fit to change it, which, and he holds up a hand, is not any time in the foreseeable future. My own circumstances have changed to make this position a bit more permanent than I expected.
Sorry about that, mate.
I thought at first Sheem was the one I was looking for. She is not.
And that's a bad thing? Or
Well, it is bad in the sense that I am no closer to my query than I was when I started.
And if they're Sheem's ally, they know you're here.
Very likely.
oh fuck.
Well, another thing on the to-do list.
I actually would like to have a discussion with all of you once you settle down and figure things out. Perhaps it is time to cement an actual alliance.
That would be... I'm sorry, does anyone... I'm sorry if this is uncouth. He is a demon, right? With some... seemed genuinely confused.
Yeah.
And he's our friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like shockingly chill. Like
Um,
really.
Well, he's really not chill
Well,
to touch.
oh my
Perhaps... Oh, go ahead, Arthur.
You know what? And he's gonna get up and walk over to Winston, and he's gonna take out the package from his backpack and set it on the counter. I think we need to take care of this. Can you have some way of contacting them, right?
Like
We
right
were
now, we've
given-
only-
I wasn't saying right now, but at least set it up.
I'm just pointing out because people may not remember. I believe Norith actually gave us a sending scroll.
Correct, to be used expressly for this purpose.
Okay.
Which I assume Winston would like then supply and put on the counter. This was given to you by Norith for the sole purpose of contacting her to set up a meeting for the journal.
Okay.
Once you set up the meeting, she will be allowed to enter, read for 3 hours, and leave unhindered, at which time both contractual obligations are fulfilled.
Is this okay to say in front of Usam?
Yeah, I keep forgetting frickin' Usum's there. So
Yeah,
then
there's
I know.
there's
Usum.
Usum. There's Maggie.
I'm so used to
There's
so
Foma.
used to all the players being in on this. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
So
See,
no,
the reason why
Winston,
I am is because I went into this conversation going, "Don't say anything in front of Usam. Don't say anything."
Right.
Because I already
Uh,
messed up with the demon thing,
Winston-
calling it Winston.
Winston would simply say he would just say that this was provided for the sole purpose of contacting her.
Okay. I think we need to rest at the very least. But after that, we should take care of this. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, let's go have nap and figure out saving world later.
Yeah.
Dolma, you get a tap on your shoulder. What's with the ratty book?
Seriously? We had half of that thing for like a week.
Is that the other half? And he looks at it again.
Yeah. So, what do you mean, is that the other? Obviously, that's going to be the other half. Keep up.
Ashu goes, wait, is that... May I?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. We already read it. Go ahead.
She starts furiously flipping, not furiously. She gently takes the ready half and places it down, and slowly starts reading and turning the pages carefully.
So you already have access to it. Basically, Ashu would be able to read everything that was read last session.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your rooms are prepared for you as always.
Thank you. Where's my aunt and brother?
They're in the room.
They're under a table, yeah.
Well, Arthur wouldn't. Like,
Gotcha. You would just see a small hand raise up. Hi!
what? Weren't they supposed to be 12, not 6?
No, they were always 6.
I could have
They were
sworn.
tiny kids. They were tiny kids because they were throwing temper tantrums at each other.
Okay. Alright. Ah, you two. Sorry I've been gone. Maybe we can catch up upstairs. Is that okay?
What'd you bring us? Celine says. And Kip stands next to her. Right, you went on a trip. What did you bring us?
My undying love and affection.
Like, there's a face of such, like, indignation from both of them.
I'll get you some toys.
Usum, he like gives you like a hand up and like a wink. He's like, "Oh, he got you one of these," and he holds up 2 leather-studded armors.
Oh, that way you can play and not hurt yourselves. How's that sound?
Kip gets excited and runs over. Celine looks at it and crosses her arms. You expect me to wear that? There's not even any satin in it.
We can have it
No,
added.
not fair. This is actually from one of those evildoers. Really,
That gets her attention. Oh. And she runs over and they start playing with the clothes that are twice their size.
Yeah. Ashu looks over. Can I get one of
This
those?
one's got blood on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. I didn't think that would actually work. Good save, Usum. I'm tired.
Sometimes Celine has a keen eye for justice.
You know what? I actually do have a present for you. And he's gonna take off his ring and hand it over.
Which ring?
The ring that gives you an extra spell slot?
Oh. And who do you hand it to?
To Celine.
Her eyes
The ring of
widen.
spell storing.
Oh. Oh. As she starts blushing. I've never been asked to be married before.
No! No! You're my aunt! No! This was yours! Take it!
She looks very confused. Oh.
It's a
Oh,
magic
okay.
item!
She takes the ring and starts looking at it. Oh, it's magic.
Yeah, it is.
And she like huddles away and goes like to a table and starts inspecting it.
Alright, if y'all don't need me, I'm going upstairs where I can't have one more crisis. Let's just go.
So, Arthur goes upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do? Obviously, we're going to be taking a long rest, but you're more than welcome to discuss anything you need before then.
Fucking Dolma's talking to her brother.
Yep. So Fulma for the past 6 months, he healed. Took him a bit. He healed in the temple, and then once he got out of the temple, he knew about the inn. That was the last place that he knew that you were. So he came to the inn, at which point he was told very vague things by Winston, and he didn't trust Winston. So he decided to sit right there until his sister came back, and Winston didn't mind one way or the other. Just went about his duties. And at that point, Celine and Kip started talking to him. They became friends, and when Sheem came, Fulma kind of guarded and protected them. And at that point, Winston kind of let him know what was going on, and he's been staying at the inn ever since for the past 6 months, tending the children. And also rebuilding Saloon Shrine.
Of course.
It is nearly finished. You guys can take away the fires now.
Yay!
Never, it's my art.
It's the fire of Saloon.
Last
The
quarter
fire
hard
of her-
into that.
It's the fire of her fury and justice that she felt.
I thought you were going to say fire of her bosom for some reason.
Her fiery bosom.
He never lost faith that you were all right, even though it took 6 months. He figured that whatever you were doing was just taking you far and wide, and that you would be back. He didn't expect that you were in the same place the whole time.
Yeah, no, not so far and wide. Literally, just the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Also
be
gave him
double
some
broken.
ease of mind. Don't let him fool you.
Also, did a shoe's messenger find you?
Was that the bird that said testing?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it did find us.
Was it only supposed to say testing and nothing else?
Well, yes, if somebody else got the message, I don't want anyone else to really know what's going on. You would have just gone around your business anyway. Honestly, it was just to check if you were alive or not. It worked.
How often did you do that spell?
Not often. I only really used it once.
Then
The
how
The bird was just sitting out there for 6 months.
then how would you know if we were alive?
Because the spell would actually basically be... It would not take effect if you were not on this plane. AKA, if you were dead, you'd be on another plane, or if you went into another dimension, or something like that. But apparently you were close enough that it was active.
So we weren't in another dimension. Good to know.
Or at least that you were in another dimension that still had its portal open.
Oh yeah, we left the doors open.
You left the... Never mind.
So a shoe would have to have cast it within the week or so, because at the level you can cast it at, it would be about 5 or 6 days before the bird would just go away.
Yeah.
But I mean, no matter what, at whatever point, she cast it up to 6 days ago. So. But yeah, otherwise that's what Fulma's been up to. He's super happy you're back. He looks healthy. He looks strong. And he looks like Fulma.
As he should.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's just like constantly like got one arm like around him or like a hand on his shoulder, just like, yep, still there. Like she's not saying that, but it's very obvious in her posture that like she's not gonna leave her fucking sight for the rest of the evening.
Hey, side point. Did we ever learn what Fulma was gonna tell Dolma about Ty?
No, not in character. You didn't.
No?
Ty is just doing suspicious eyes at Fulma.
Fulma like starts to notice. Leans to Dolma. Is Ty angry at me for some reason?
Glances
she
over.
She keeps looking at me.
Wait, hold on. Ty keeps glaring.
See? You don't see.
Two people squinting in each other's direction.
Dolma, that's the face Ty always makes.
No, I'm pretty sure she's just had too many ciders. Fine.
If you say so.
Gently slaps back.
He'll shrug and go over to Ty. Well, it's good to see that you're safe as well. I haven't seen you since, well, a while. I'm glad you kept my
Yeah.
sister safe while I was gone.
Of course. I attacked an entire tavern of people by myself to do that.
Oh
That-
yeah, no, that we're going to need to go over. That's a story.
That sounds incredibly stupid, foolhardy, and
I won!
he says, as you say that, and exactly like something you would do.
Yeah.
You're,
Oh, I'm also a cleric now.
whatever he was about to say just dies in his throat. I'm sorry,
Oh
come again?
yeah, you can give tips on doing the whole cleric thing with the gods and.
You've given yourself to Saloon?
Oh
No!
fuck no.
No,
Oh.
I had a bad dream, and I guess Timora decided I am now her cleric.
What?
Do you see Usum just burst out laughing in the back?
You have clerical abilities?
Yeah.
That's what
From
it means.
a bad dream.
Yeah.
You're telling me I spent 10 years
Oh,
praying to Saloon on my hands and knees, giving my soul, and
Fulma.
you had a bad dream.
Fulma.
I woke up on the roof.
Some people are just naturally gifted.
Fulma just like closes his eyes, breathes in deep.
Yeah, as she's like gently rubbing his back, just like remember all those breathing exercises you try and shove down my throat.
This is okay. This is
Mhm.
okay. This is okay. What?
Remember how much your God loves you.
Right. Okay. No, this is fine. As long as you don't tell me anything else has gone topsy-turvy, like you two aren't still together, I think I'll be okay. You are still together, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Finally, at least some normalcy. And he just kind of walks away like shell-shocked. Like, Dolma, you know how hard he worked to get his first spell.
Mhm. Mhm.
As Ty just pointed and went, ooh, guiding bolt.
Yes! It's so fitting for your god, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just like leans over to Ty, like we'll have to change and talk with him later.
Why? That was fun.
Yeah, let him decompress, recalibrate.
So I shouldn't show him the coin.
Later.
Do
we
it.
can fuck with him later.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Alright. I'll wait. I'll wait till I'm gambling with him, and then I'll bet it. Genius. Okay.
So, what is everyone else up to? Arthur is going to rest.
Yeah, he's
Dolma,
taking a bath
Pine.
first and then going to rest because, sick.
Yep, I understand. Dolma, Ty, and Fulma have been speaking. What about the rest of you?
Usum wants bed. Shoe's probably gonna stay up reading and digesting this book.
Gotcha. Kai, or eat?
Orit has decided that Kai is the perfect pillow and has put his head on her shoulder and has just been napping there.
Yeah, at this point, Kai is probably meditating.
Gotcha. Maggie has also fallen asleep wrapped in her blanket burrito. So then that would basically leave Ty and Dolma. What do you guys do after the conversation?
I mean, after the conversation, she would probably. There's a moment where she like it looks like she's going to say something, and then she just kind of shakes her head, and she will pull out her violin, and it's well, let's see how we roll first. Fuck me.
Oh, you fall asleep.
You have had a long day. No, wait, no, I know exactly what's happening. Fulma's fucking you up.
Oh,
Fulma's like doing things like pushing your elbow, or
oh
like
my god.
scooting your foot.
Just like booping her constantly, and
Uh-huh.
finally she just takes her bow and smacks him. Fucking stop it. Stop
Like
it.
they
You're
used to do
two.
when they were kids.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I imagine that he learned it from your mom.
Ugh. How are you supposed to fight in combat with that thing if you can't get around me?
Yeah. Your mom to your dad, a true bard would be able to fight, or would be able to play that in the middle of battle, like shoves him.
Shoves him.
God
He
damn
falls
it.
overboard.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
suplexes him.
Oh yeah, so not the best performance, but understandable.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Tally,
Eventually, she just gives up.
Tally will eventually jump up. Oh, I gotta get back to the store. I've been gone too long. Thank you, Shu. I'll see you tomorrow.
Stay
Wait,
out of
hang
trouble.
on. Hold up. Wait
What?
a minute.
That's
Come here.
what? Oh.
How banged up does he look?
Very bruised. Nothing horrible, but he's gonna have a headache and some sore spots for a few days. He looks like he's been kicked a lot, and it looks like he's got a very severe bump on his head from when he did not stick the landing.
Mm-hmm. She kind of like looks him over, shakes her head. Ask cure wounds.
He touches his head. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. Oh, right. Okay, I gotta get going. Oh, and I almost forgot a shoe. Like always, Comfrey would love to see you. Gotta go. Bye.
She gives a noticeable hand wave. She doesn't like stick to her nose to her book. She actually genuinely looks up and waves goodbye.
Tally runs out the door.
Careful of the ice. Okay.
So, do you all take a short rest? I mean, a long rest.
Oh, long.
Do you all take a long rest?
Long rest.
Gotcha. So why don't we say it's currently at that time? It's probably late afternoon. So you guys, maybe let's say you take 12 to 14 hours, so that it's 8-ish in the morning.
Mhm.
That would still give you about almost 10 hours, a little less, 9 hours to contact her.
Yeah, sure.
And that's just to contact her, not to set it up.
Okay. Temporary hit points are gone, right?
Correct.
Just want to double check that.
Mm-hmm.
And you regain half of your
Hit die.
dice.
Do you gain hit points on a long rest or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gain all your hit points back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And your new spell slots for leveling up. All that good stuff.
I am just gonna say I'm gonna leave 18 of these bars of soap for the inn. So I'm down to 2.
Gotcha.
Why do you have so? Oh, right.
Yeah, because we were buying random
Yeah.
spells.
Keen viewers might have noticed that I cast 2 fireballs and 1 haste, which is 3 level 3 spells, and that was in between level up stuff. I didn't immediately gain back that point, but I did take that a note. I did still have an open slot, and I still, during a short rest, use my arcane recovery to gain the
Correct.
spell spot.
That would work just fine.
Mhm.
The only thing you
I
wouldn't
want to
have
make
access.
sure that people knew that, because I'm sure there's going to be some comments.
Right. No, I understand. I never mind people checking us on it, but correct, Arcane Recovery would have done that. Would have been able to do that.
Because I'm level 6.
Yeah! So, it is 8 a.m. the next morning. Breakfast has been made by Winston and Bambi, who go through all the chores of maintaining a bar that is closed.
How have you got, like, where money? How?
The funds that we made before we had to close down in those 2 months were more than enough to cover quite some time.
Really?
We did very well. The opening night made us rather popular, and the continuing entertainment continued to attract. And you see Bambi over in the corner. Winston sang for them.
And I missed
We
it.
also, he says, like, like brushing past, we're able to find homes for some of the cats.
Good. I like this one.
We haven't discussed this, Squee.
Uh-huh.
But would you say that during that time, Ashu may have accumulated, I don't know, 4,000 gold?
Yeah. Yes,
To be
but I will say
other people.
exactly. I would say absolutely. But in that case, just to be safe, let's leave Usam's gold with Usam and Ashu's with Ashu's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which makes no, yeah, right. Like, there's no reason Usum would be like, "Hey, Ashu, you want another 4,000 gold?"
No,
So-
freaking God, you would have to tear it from his dead hands.
you will say you have accumulated it because your guild has started generating donations.
That's
Ooh.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sheem donated all of the gold, being like, haha.
Yes, I made it quite some. I saved most of it. I got you'd probably be jealous. I got about 4,000.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Ashu smiles and slowly starts, like, very slowly starts draining. Alright, what happened?
Well, I mean, like, respectable sum.
she like stops for a moment. As she's taking a deep breath, her eyes shoot open. Do I smell something dead?
Fuck. Dolma's just like, where's the observer? Shit. Observer, spectator, whatever the fuck.
The little mini eyeballs.
Yes, we need to sell that. We need to sell.
The gazer. I was wondering what you were talking about. I'm like, what? The gazer.
The thing with the eye. Someone needs to call Baboom so we can sell this thing before it rots.
Right. Yes, I can probably do that right now. Contact Babu. Use stone. Shaky, shaky.
Yeah.
Just kind of like shakes it next to her ear. Hello.
You hear back in your mind. Ah, shoo. Hello, my friend. What can I do for you?
We have an exotic item for sale. She, like, eyebrow furrows to the dead thing.
Interesting. I shall be there post haste.
Oh, Ashu also goes, just said his name.
Baboom.
Baboom's coming. Do not be alarmed.
All right.
I'm saying that to... He's very picky when somebody portals in, okay?
Okay.
It's all up in arms.
He is not going to be able to portal in. This is a protected space, but don't
This is
worry.
no portals.
Yeah, and a shoe. I guess you would know that, so that would be information I have to give you. But Boone will just have to drive up
We'll
like
just
any
go
other person.
outside.
Yeah. Like in about 30 minutes, you guys hear the creaking of a wagon as Baboon's wagon pulls up to the inn, and he steps down. Hello, hello, my friends.
Yeah,
Is
so
anyone there?
yes, we're right here, but she peeks out the door. Can you get all that through the door?
No. But we can always conduct business and then do the transactions later, if I may.
Of course.
And then he will step inside. Ah, my friends, I wondered what happened to you. Are you all right?
We're fine.
Oh, good. I had feared you were taken by this infernal snow.
So there's something different about him, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you guys will notice that Baboom is one of his horns has been torn off.
Hmm.
You
Huh.
went into a bar fight?
No, not so much. I did something a bit foolhardy for a woman who's very worth it. And then he smiles.
She raises both eyebrows. Oh. Well, I'm glad it was looks at Horn's equivalent trade.
A shoe looks over. Oh, she better have been worth it.
He
I think you won't catch
literally,
me losing my horns like that.
literally raises an eyebrow and says, "Trust me, I got a steal."
All right.
He truly believes he came out better for it. And you know Baboon well enough to know that he did. He does think that.
Mm-hmm. So she just kind of like watches him, sees the like starry-eyed look, and is just like, before you leave, you should, kick up your feet for a bit, have a beer, tell us the story. After business, of course.
Of course, after business, yes. Yes, my friend, it has been forever. What have you brought for me?
A shoe gestures over to a corpse.
Ah, a gazer. I have not seen many of these since the gangrels. Oh, it is in remarkably good condition. A little bit acid burned, he says, putting it back on the table.
Sorry.
Sniffing it. That is neither here nor there. The eyes seem to be intact. Ah, yes, I could offer you, because you are my friends, shall we say, 400 gold.
Sounds
Listen,
fine to me.
so he can't comment on that.
Looks at the other people who know more about magic-y stuff than she does.
Oh, she
So is Shu.
a shoe goes, oh, and then, let's see, what would be best to check this out? Insight?
Probably Arcana, I would think.
Arcana would probably be best.
To know how much it would be worth.
Arcana, yeah.
I feel like we just take the 400 gold.
You
I don't know anything about
no.
corpses.
No.
Ashu like looks back and kind of just gives a small shrug.
Is that acceptable?
We'll take that. I think sounds like no one else is raising up any objections.
Sure, fantastic. Sounds great.
Excellent.
Sorry, our friend seems probably wanted a spicier negotiation.
Well, I am here to serve you, and while I do love haggling, I offer you very good prices because you are my friends, and I am quite honestly, business is doing well. So I assume I have you to thank for that.
So, Baboon, you've got stuff, right? Like interesting stuffs. Cause we've got puts down a gold bag, lots of money.
Ashu just looks at that. And goes, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
yeah.
No, we all got one of those.
Yeah, we did.
Oh god, what? No.
I mean, to be fair, we were stuck in a vault for 6 months, apparently.
You said 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 hours. It was a thing.
Work.
Was this a thing? Did I miss this? Must have
Don't
been while
worry
I was
about
drunk.
Who are you?
Squint.
I'm just messing around.
I do have
Don't do this to me.
quite a few things for you. Hang on.
Please.
And I'm giving you all a link to Baboon's shop.
Yes.
Back of holding, back of holding, back of holding.
Ring
Let's
of
see
warmth. Ring of
Let's
warmth.
see. Oh my god. Let's see how kind this was. Cause so obviously requests can be made, but this is generated
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
randomly. Here you go.
Oh.
Here's what Baboon currently has for sale. If you wish for something in particular, you are always welcome to ask him.
Ooh, an immovable rod. Fancy.
There's no ring of warmth.
There's no ring of
no
warmth.
bag
You
of
might just have to.
holding.
You might just have to ask.
Okay. Baboom,
Yes.
do you have anything that can keep me warm?
Warm. I have several good cloaks. Though I believe you have things of that nature yourself. Yes.
No, I mean like magic things.
Ah. Perhaps. Give me a moment while I go in the back and check.
Is Brunhilde with him?
She's not in the bar with him, but you imagine she's probably in the cart. Why is this not searching?
Oh, god damn it.
What?
There's a +2 wand of the War Mage that Amelia would love, but is useless to Dolma. God damn it.
Right?
Arthur, roll me a D100, please.
All right. Do I have to choose high or low?
Yes, choose high or low.
I'm gonna choose low. Hot hands at the dice game. Woo! No. Fuck.
Baboon would come back in. I do not have something like that, but I do know someone who does.
Hmm?
There is a general store right down the street by the name of Gumphrey and Sons. I believe he has one. I know this because, well, cut to scene. Baboon sees a ring at the shop and thinks, oh, that would be wonderful and such a steal. Standing next to him, Gumphrey sees same ring. Look at each other. Look at ring. Look back at each other.
You
Cut
wanna
back to
fight
Then it
bedroom.
for
turns into ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz.
Cut back.
That's the real story of how he lost his horn.
Yeah.
Cuts back to the bar. He's faster than you think he'd be.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try there then.
Dolma, yes.
You wouldn't happen to have a bag of holding or anything.
Roll me a D100 and choose high or low.
Hi. Fuck me.
Unfortunately, no. I'm fresh out of those. I can keep an eye out for you, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want
So-
an inspiration?
No.
So what we'll do is we'll kind of narratively handle this. You guys can take the next week to look over the shop. Let me know what you would want to purchase. If there are any particular items, much like with the Ring of Warmth, let me know. I will have you roll for it, and depending on the rarity of it, I will have a chance for it to be there or not. Arthur will have to wait till next session for you to
Yeah, it's fine.
go talk to Gumfrey. But how much time do we have? Should we be calling
should
it a night
probably-
here?
Yeah,
Yep.
we should call it.
Yep.
We should be calling
This
it.
is a good place
Yeah.
to call it for the night. So everyone, thanks for watching. And next week, as we draw the session to a close, Winston would be approaching everyone. So before you contact Norith about that conversation,
Oh, we want to do that now? Okay.
yes,
We should-
and we'll pick up there next week.
Okay.
Woo.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.